Taiwan now has over 540 certified green restaurants. The Green Dining Guide annual awards ceremony honored green and sustainable hospitality businesses.
他们两位为什么会获得大使，就是因为
The reason the two chefs won the ambassador title is because they have continuously promoted eco-friendly and sustainable dining. Green dining is not just about making money. It also embodies community care, collaboration with farmers, and food education. Our hope is to bring together more members of the food and beverage industry who are willing to use organic, eco-friendly, or animal welfare-friendly ingredients. Through procurement, we can support these responsible producers.
So it's now the world's leading sustainability certification tailored for the hospitality sector. It's built on 10 impact areas, covering everything from how you design your menus and source your ingredients, through to how you engage with local communities and treat the staff in your restaurant space, through to your environmental impact. So looking at everything from the energy emissions and carbon emissions on site, through to the environmental impact throughout your value chain. The thing that I really noticed yesterday and have really noticed through my conversations with Green Dining Guide is this real capacity to support this farming network in your country. It seems very interconnected. It seems very like a lot easier than my experience in learning about other countries. I learned that it's really easy to do like direct delivery from farmers. I know there's like a 24-hour postal service I learned about yesterday, which is really cool. And also you've really got this indigenous kind of native people that live in your mountains and live in your regions that have kind of not shifted their farming, not kind of gone with the Western modern ways of farming, and they've kind of stuck to their principles. And so these indigenous farmers have really got this amazing capacity of diverse plants, diverse species, all really, really tasty because it's really kind of like these species are grown with the real soil.
In 2025, Taiwan's green dining movement reached a major milestone with the official launch of the Food Made Good Standard, introduced in partnership with the Green Dining Guide and the Sustainable Restaurant Association. As part of this initiative, Hannah Macey from the SRA visited 2 certified green restaurants to witness the impact firsthand.
I had the pleasure yesterday, I'm in Taiwan for the week, and I had the pleasure yesterday to visit 2 of the restaurants, a 2-star restaurant and a 3-star restaurant, which was more in central Taiwan yesterday. I visited From Heart to Table in Puli Township, and I visited Liao's Studio, which is close to Taichung. Heart to Table, here today, and I went to visit yesterday. Some example things that they do is, for instance, they serve a buckwheat tea. I know buckwheat's quite a common tea drink here, and then they use that buckwheat after to kind of form one of their dishes. So it's a more kind of like circular approach to the ingredients used. It's kind of repurposing that tea, which would often be chucked in the bin, which it's about repurposing that. And then also something really fascinating, I love learning about the leopard cat and learning about how they're really kind of only using suppliers, only using farmers that aren't using chemicals on their soil, and really kind of bringing the leopard cat into their farming experience.
Seafood and beef have long been staples on menus worldwide. How can people eat more sustainably?
我们现在台湾有一个叫台湾海鲜选择指南。
Right now in Taiwan, we have a Taiwan Seafood Choice Guide available online. It shows which fish species are being increasingly scarce, and people are advised to avoid eating those species. However, many Taiwanese citizens are not yet aware of this issue. They may only say things like, don't eat large fish or don't eat shark fins.
It's one of the biggest greenhouse gas emitters. The stats for beef in comparison to other animal products is vast. I know this is an issue globally. We all eat a lot of beef, but I notice it here. And so one thing that we try and really push at the SRA and with our conversations is, how do you lower that amount of beef on your menu? Something I shared earlier was around kind of really collaborating with butchers and taking a whole animal approach to the beef that you serve, really working with diverse cuts, not just the prime cuts, but secondary cuts.
The awards ceremony also hosted several forums, gathering professionals from different fields to discuss sustainable dining and future directions. FTV reporter Stephany Yang and Elton Wang in Taipei.